I know, it's impressive. No matter how much we try, we never stop streaming.
It's true. I was there. Watch now. There we go.
Send out all.
Let's pause the gamepad. Ready to play a game.
Yes, I actually changed it from just saying I go live because that seemed generic.
You can, I guess, yeah. I guess, yeah. You can just change the announcement messages. Why wouldn't you be able to?
Yeah.
So one of my coworkers posted this article about new graphics tech coming out called Web GPU that's supposed to replace WebGL.
Okay. Is that a
It's
good?
yeah, no, WebGL is cringe. But yeah, it's got this whole historical section talking about how, like, in the dawn of time, everything was great and everyone was super. And also, could you change the Discord stream to Beacon Pines itself?
Oh yeah. That's what I was going to do. I'm like it. I know I'm missing something other than the fact that the Beacon Pines screen by itself just has no music. A little awkward, but it's fair.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Oh, you appear to have... Oh, no, there we go.
Okay, I was gonna say.
That's weird. It totally was just streaming your entire screen again.
Oh dear.
But yeah, this entire historical section talking about basically the entire history of graphics APIs and how OpenGL is super cool, except actually it's cringe and full of bureaucracy.
Yeah, that checks out.
No one actually really likes using it very much because it's just kind of cringe and full of bureaucracy.
Yeah, that is what you just said.
Thanks, Kronos Group.
Come on, everybody. We've got a party to crash. We got a
fuck.
child to explode.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Wait, is this the ending that we just did?
No, it loaded us in right before the choice.
The choice?
Yeah, you'll see. Thankfully, we dispersed the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We've got to stop him!
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
Did we not make the choice earlier?
No!
I thought we... well, I guess that's it. We lost.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Yeah, no, see, it was right
Oh.
With a mischievous
Okay, yeah,
laugh,
that's right. I
bent
forgot that the
over
choice
Lisa.
was retroactive.
here. Yeah.
Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little... malice.
I might have
Wait, what the
tweaked his
fuck?
Wonder potion with a
Did
little
it not save your progress?
I
There
don't-
wasn't a check mark on there.
Yeah, I don't think it did, so we're just redoing it.
That's cringe.
Malice? The whiskey from his office? Yep, dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Should a child really be drinking whiskey? Like, I know he's not really a child, he just got, like, fucking de-aged, like he's, Conan Detective Man. But, like...
I mean, I guess it really depends on whether de-aging yourself like this reverts any brain development that occurred.
That is a very good
'Cause-
question.
If you go back to having, like, an actual biologically juvenile brain, then yeah, no, definitely you don't. Because that will cause long-term brain damage of sorts, but otherwise, I mean, aside from having lower tolerance, I don't think there would be any downsides that you wouldn't already have just as a person drinking what is technically poison.
Yeah. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog, which just
It's true.
you can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Now that's what I call 80 proof whiskey.
Damn, dude.
Hold on.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage.
God damn it.
The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines or anywhere
Just
else for that
fucking-
matter again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over
leaves.
the horizon,
Yeah.
Luca began to laugh.
I mean, when your boss, the sus child, explodes into a bunch of confetti right when he was supposed to be making his grand entrance, like,
Yeah.
First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end.
Yay!
That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm
You are
only
the one
the
writing
damn
this.
thing.
Yes.
yeah, she just said that. So yeah, it's Malice.
Hell yeah. Are there any other Vincent is not yet here.
Vincent is not yet here, no.
And there are no other branches.
No other branches.
So I guess thus the conundrum.
The conundrum. I mean, I'm like 90% certain change is the correct answer.
Yeah. Yeah, no, obviously.
So we could just do junk to see what weird comedy ending that gets us.
You know, fair enough, but at the same time, I feel like, well, actually, no, I guess whatever it boils down to, it's probably one of those things that Vincent would want to see regardless, so you just go ahead and do whatever.
Yeah.
Web GPU is the missing open source ergonomic layer for Vulkan. Web GPU is in the web browser, and Microsoft and Apple are both on the Browser Standards Committee.
It's
So
weird.
they're bought in.
I keep having patrons who keep having problems watching my stream, usually like router issues. I don't know why.
Yeah, it could just be that ISPs are cringe,
This is correct. ISPs are cringe.
as I have noticed, as I am currently attempting to de-Comcast myself. And then, oh my god, I've heard tons of horror stories about fucking Spectrum.
Okay. Might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Which Air number 2000.
Oh, cigar ash. Okay, so what are we going to expect? If Malice produced adding alcohol to magic potion produced explosion, what is cigar ash going to do?
He's going to literally disintegrate like some kind of Nosferatu.
Okay, that's our bet. And yet
That is my bet, at least.
Twitch error 2000. I don't know what that is.
According to Google, Twitch error 2000 occurs when you don't have a steady enough network connection.
Okay.
Or have a secure network connection. What?
Huh?
Secure?
Not secure.
Interesting. That's like a general network issue at that point. I don't know. How did Ashes get into the file?
It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. That's a bad habit anyways.
Always says bad habits are like 50 field yard goals. Yard field goals.
Rolla, where did you get the drummer from?
Oh. Hole in the ground?
Huh.
Hard to kick.
Oh god. Yeah, it just literally had a blank screen.
Oh, what?
Yeah, literally it was just a blank screen waiting for you to press again.
Oh. Yeah. I was gonna say blank screen, but everything looks fine on my end.
Well, not blank as in, like, no text.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can call me... Sharper Valentine.
His
Here we go,
body
here
and
comes the
face
disintegration.
began to contort and expand as he
Here it comes.
disappeared into a belching green mist.
He's hitting the gritty. Yeah! That's one way to kick a bad habit.
You called it!
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air,
I mean, that one was
pretty
obvious, right? Like, they specifically mentioned the thing with the ash. It's like, yeah, he's ash now.
That does not explain the alcohol equals exploded confetti.
Yeah.
Sharper Valentine was gone.
Yeah, it
for
doesn't.
good.
You know.
His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines. A new
His
chance
end
to let
would be
go
a
of the
newbie.
things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying.
The other
If
one
that
was
feels
also
to
a bit
you
gratifying.
like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Hell yeah.
Now, the actual ending.
What they should have done here is, and granted, this would be tons of feature bloat, but at the same time, I feel like it wouldn't be too bad. They really should have let you pick any of the other words that you have. Just add random bullshit endings for every single word here.
Every bullshit. I mean, they'd have to find, like, new ways to have him blow up each time.
Yeah. It would be funny.
It would.
And then maybe at that point, you'd be in a situation where you don't have the obviously correct answer.
I mean, I feel like even if there were like 10 choices, change is like the obvious one, because that's literally
Yeah.
the first choice they made you pick.
Yeah, I suppose that is true.
Tweaked his potion with a little change.
What the fuck's gonna happen
Wait a minute.
here?
Tweaked his wonder potion
What?
with a little change.
Wait a minute. What? What?
Okay, junk is classified. I thought I didn't see the check mark on junk for a second, and I was like, wait, did it not count?
That's bullshit. Like pocket change?
Your unlucky penny.
Oh.
Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. Okay, so let's see. Pennies are made of like what? Copper.
Yeah.
So what is a penny's worth of copper gonna do?
I don't know. I don't think you're supposed to eat it.
What's that gonna do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now, we observe. You can call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
All right, here we go. What's it gonna be? What's gonna happen? Where,
Yeah, baby.
okay. Holy crap, he's a baby?
Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child.
Do we know that?
I apologize for all the harm I love how he is still a sus. Like, he's a sus baby now.
Like, do we know that he doesn't have his old memories still? He kept his memories when he reverted into a babby.
I mean,
Well, not previous babby, not literal babby.
yeah. And we don't know. Maybe, can he talk? I apologize for all the harm my
Boss baby.
has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we do?
Oh yeah, and I have temporary custody over this fucker, right?
Yeah.
We do what Valentines always do. What must be done? I'll get the club. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father, young Sharper.
That would be a great help. Thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone. The show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue. Beacon Pines'
Epic
coldest
log.
summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts.
Did we ever de-adultify Rollo, or did he just go to middle school as an adult?
I don't know.
When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism.
And then it still
And
didn't
as
work
the
out.
dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn. His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Did they ever, like... I guess we'll find out if they ever fixed the whole, magic ice hole?
I don't know.
Rollo, you up yet?
Roger that! It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by, see whether or not I'm an adult?
Be there in a minute.
Among Us.
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage. Eleanor
Yeah.
had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Whoa. Old mom.
Also, do we help old mom?
I don't know. Probably not. Unless they magically found out some way to de-age. Which I guess they did, didn't they?
Yeah, it's
They literally... So yeah. Rollo and your old mom are probably YOLO, which
Nope.
is short for Young Low. And, or not, I'm a liar.
Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. Got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It'd be a lot easier if I were a regular adult instead of an old woman, but... Well, we don't have a de-aging potion. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now I actually enjoy it. Yeah, so I think that gives me the feeling that Rolo is probably still an adult.
No, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. You know.
So this well-maintained ass garden.
Yeah. I don't know. You know. Maybe. I don't know. That's the thing. You never know.
We're gonna find out.
You don't know. All right. Oh no, the schneez.
Alex, you're Roxy.
Okay. Fucking. I hear you and Rolo have a big plans for a little tree house.
Why are you Scottish suddenly? Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the maximum capacity 1 Rolo, 1 Luca rule. So we decided to expand. At least we got some help with that. How's internship at Nelly and Ilona?
Ilona, I guess?
Ilona's shop going.
It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into the School of Architecture up at State. Also, Nelly said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rulu. What with him being like an adult baby now. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother.
Okay, then yeah, he is most likely still just an adult, like giant size. Heck of a growth spurt.
I didn't just mean grown literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast.
Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations.
Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk.
I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's too dang proud to tell you.
I knew.
So we're planting some new trees. Always good, always good.
I love fucking trees.
Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going?
Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Ilona and Nelly for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Not enough trees.
Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices.
You can count on us.
It looks like you really found your calling.
I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here. This is something I can be proud of.
Okay, but like, was there an issue with trees? Like, the area is plenty forested already. I don't see how this is like a post-capitalism renovation that's happening.
How's the napping this morning?
Almost on the rated marker. A good nap. Is the view. The view is getting greener every day.
Nice.
Again, you already live in the middle of a forest. This is kind of weird.
I see you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Stow and Dirty Harvest is now official. Slow and Dirty Harvest. I like it. It was actually Nellie's idea.
There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder about all the work that we have a lot of to do. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast.
How weirdly conservative for you lesbians in the 1920s. I think this is the 1920s, I don't know.
I don't know what day it is. In fact, I've learned about that the more that you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow.
What did perennial, what's perennial like stand for? Is it like a term that means fast?
Yeah, I believe perennial refers to plants that sprout back up repeatedly on a yearly basis.
No, I think that checks out with the name.
Yeah, perennial plants return yearly.
Our motto is go slow and fix things.
Amen to that, brother.
I better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse. Gotta check on Rolo.
Just watch. It's gonna turn out that he actually did revert back to young. And he just had like a regular growth spurt.
Luca gently baked for skimming.
Luca gently baked for... Nope.
A little higher.
Yep.
A little lower.
Yep.
A little higher.
Yep.
God damn it.
I'm telling you. The angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. I'm older than you. Would you tell him it's not the angle? It's the devil.
Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign.
Fine, fine. Iggy, just... don't do anything drastic until we get back. Okay?
Who, me?
Yes. Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine.
We really want Mission Control to turn into something bigger and better. We have to loosen our grip a bit.
You're right. Lead the way.
Check with Beth at her house.
Did you just manifest an objective on top of the world?
Yeah, I've been doing that this whole time.
Oh, shit. How did I not notice that?
Rolo, there's a lot of things you don't notice.
Oh, right. The ADHD. I forgot about that. Right.
Just brief reminder, you are adult-sized again. Just in case you've forgotten.
Keep slamming my forehead on doorways.
Young Mr. Van Horn, he's still such a sus baby. How's little Solemn Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, you know, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke with Dr. Oh.
Hey.
Hello.
What's going on? What's going on, people?
The sus child became the sus baby.
Oh, we did another one of the poisonings or whatever, the what?
Yeah, we did both of them. The other joke one, turned him into ash like Nosferatu, and he just blew away in the wind.
Oh, that's great.
It's funny.
And then the actual, like, main one, he drank it and became a baby.
It became happy.
Yep.
Oh boy. Cool. I see Rolo is still large.
Yeah, we did not fix Rolo, nor did we fix Grandma Mom.
Grandmama.
Maybe they will, though. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
So is this like the next day or whatever?
This is an epilogue a year later.
A year later. Okay. Cool.
Let's see, what do we find out? Perennial Harvest completely collapsed. Most of the clipboards ran away. Some of them stayed in town or being, like, working for the mayor guy is not the mayor anymore, but they work for him.
Okay.
And then, both of Beck's moms now run a new thing called Slow and Dirty Harvest.
Interesting. Okay.
And they've been planting a lot of trees.
Yeah, because they're like actual like botanists and shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, that'll actually help instead of meddling in like literal mad science.
Yeah. They have not yet explained what they did to solve the, gaping hole of ice that exists. Like, did they just leave that alone and it cooled down on its own, or what? We don't know.
I mean, I would imagine that's the sort of thing that maybe you just don't have to worry about if nobody fucks with it.
Possibly.
Alright, so I guess I will resume duties here.
Yes.
Just gotta get back in the mindset. I spoke at length with Dr. Mosmiel, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind... Oh, so the brain went down too, huh?
It seems for this one, yeah.
Was not developed enough to retain his previous memories.
Oh, okay.
For all intents and purposes, the child is unmolded clay.
Which, incidentally, does suggest that, what we were talking about earlier, Alex, that maybe a child Sharper should not have been drinking alcohol in his evil office.
Yeah. Perhaps.
Well, I mean, this
You
will
know.
fix that. This will fix that. Now all his neurons are undamaged and fresh.
Yeah.
He could become not an alcoholic this time.
Yeah. Because now his daughter now has to be his mom.
I mean, look, there's weirder things that happen in wealthy families than that.
Hello, yes, this is my dad's son.
Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. Two activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out however we can. I can't wait to teach him to throw a baseball.
I love how
He'll be the next beast type.
Yeah.
I do love how, though, as a baby, he does just look so, like,
And he's
mad.
still angry.
Yes, still so angry. Like, how dare you?
Like a average baby.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable.
Yes, hello, here is the family tree. Pay no mind to the Ouroboros around my father and myself.
What's today's news that needs knowing?
Alex?
Who is this guy?
Random.
It's
Some
Mars.
random.
Headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh
Alright,
at the State Correctional Facility.
all good. At least he still has a job.
I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. thank God.
I mean, it's not like
Hold on.
it's not like he didn't have the time before. He's imprisoned now.
Ha
Yeah. Good fuck.
ha! Strong bad.
So here's the real question. Let me just Okay, so that's what it looks like when somebody other than one of the portrait people shows up.
Oh yeah, I was just looking at that too.
Yeah.
So,
I may have to
We're
make
finishing
you.
up. Beacon Pines.
We're finishing up Beacon Pines. Also, I might need to make a picture for Randy, which is just a salt shaker in the portrait circle.
That would be funny.
Oh,
It would be very funny.
He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
oh, is she finally done?
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch quietly passed away on the bed.
I was thinking it actually.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? You wanna fucking die?
Really good actually. You missed everything.
That's wonderful. Did I miss anything?
Everything. And I think you're pretty much up to speed. There's a new baby. Don't worry about it.
Oh. I didn't know you could just make babies like that.
Alex?
Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house?
Yeah, I don't really have time.
Fuck you get a biscotti.
Zariel, you've got to come and see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso.
Oh, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something.
As if no.
It's too late. I can sense the proud. You are officially a person that cares.
Not a person who cares.
The worst kind of person.
So did you not want that biscotti? Why wouldn't you want the biscotti? Come on.
The last chance
Unless it's
diner.
like one of those plain biscottis. Those ones, they just kind of taste like almond and anise, and I don't like that. Oh, I'm glad you swung by, because I am a bat.
More
Yeah.
follow-up questions for your story?
Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City, real city, with a real name that we thought of, and they offered me an internship.
I went to Capital City and got an internship at Job. Job Incorporated. It's great.
Wow, that's real exclusive.
That's
Yeah.
right. You could call me an official employed employee at Job.
You're an amazing reporter.
I don't know about all that. A story behind our phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people
Yeah.
and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals that, when disturbed, cause a sort of immediate nuclear winter. Sort of writes itself if you think about it.
Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Fancy.
Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into.
Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over.
No. Ha! We both know that's not true, you lying bitch.
You got protagonist energy all over you.
Yeah, that's true, he does. Makes you say that.
You've got protagonist energy, I'll call it a reporter's intuition. That's right. 15 crit stars, baby!
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Load. Is that your suitcase? Got a suitcase?
No, that's my carefree smile. That.
is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Excuse me? Would you be so kind as to take my order?
2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations.
Excuse me. I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
I would like a hammed burger.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends. I'll be a feather on the wind.
You're going on vacation?
You don't gotta say it literally like that, come on. For the first time in years. And I've got you and your grandma to thank.
Why's that? We were barely involved in this.
She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone.
Well,
Just like old times.
It's fine, I'll wait. If I had,
Luca squinted at the faded
if I could
photo of him and his mom at the
propose
diner.
one small criticism for the game, they probably should have come up with an actual name for Capital City. That just kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. Just like, yeah, we didn't think of a name.
Should have said
Like-
the capital.
Yeah.
What, are you telling me you don't like the name Project Triangle Strategy?
No.
But what's wrong with Project Triangle Strategy? Later
Well, if I had-
shortened to Triangle Strategy.
if I had to levy any criticism, it's that, after all that shit went down, these fucking clipboard fuckheads are still left around?
Some
Like
of
they
them.
didn't
Yeah.
just throw them in prison?
No, so okay, so Kerr got thrown into prison. I don't know if you were there for that part. But the clipboards, some of them are gone, and some of them stuck around and have been helping out around town.
What even are they?
You ever played Pikmin?
Yes.
It's like
Memories
that.
of that day came
They
flooding
even
back.
grow in the ground.
Anyways,
Learned that.
the other mini game, which we've only gotten like 2 chances to actually do.
Good afternoon, Mr. Todd. Sorry, these allergies have been killing me.
That's a fucking mood right there.
I haven't been able to smell a thing all day.
That's a fucking mood right there.
I was so mishatched a gallon of spoiled milk this morning.
That's a fucking mood right there.
Got anything to help clear out these darn sinuses? Whatever it takes, I just want to be able to smell again.
Mood fuck. That.
Yeah, like I was just taking a break from the upper block to just do the fucking flashback minigame.
Okay, things that would help him
Okay.
smell.
Okay, well, you're gonna want probably,
Fish?
or
Wait, is incendiary just a... What?
Really
Oh,
burn.
Oh,
Looks
that's
like a
just a charred
burger.
patty.
yeah, I would,
wait,
I think
so-
fish.
No, what are the options here? What are all the options?
Bacon
Oh,
slices, burnt, fish, regular, a lot of them, a tiny one, candy, chicken.
Do you get a topping to put on top of it?
Yes.
Oh,
So we've got chili, jalapenos.
yeah, there you go, jalapenos.
Do those have a strong smell?
no, they
No.
clear out your sinuses.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, spicy food makes
Cactus.
your nose run like a motherfucker, and then it clears it out.
I don't know what these are.
We're just getting a lot of shit now.
Wait, you don't know what are? I briefly looked away.
These.
Oh, that's
Oh,
salmon
looks
roe.
like-
Those are fish
Yeah, it
sticks.
looks like roe, yeah.
This is kind of fucked up what you've made, actually.
I call this one, horror. A cod for the common cold. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh my, that's spicy. And stinky. I'm sorry, I'll try again. No, don't you see what this means? I can smell again. Looks like your father isn't the only doctor in the family. Oh, so that worked.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it need specifically to be the fish? I would assume that anything with the spicy pepper on it would have worked, right?
Don't know.
No, I guess that was the right answer. They had dialogue for it.
Well,
Hey, Miss Hatch, what can I get you? What do you want?
Oh, I'm not terribly hungry. I can't eat with these boxing gloves on anyway. Something snack-sized if you could.
God damn it.
Something that you could maybe, like, reach over and just plop directly into my mouth entirely.
More like door tour. Hello,
Oh boy,
Panda.
shit with boxing gloves on.
Holy crap, Lois. It's Strong Bad from HomestarRunner.com.
Goons.
So something snack-sized. Well,
That's just the tiny, though.
Yeah, that's the tiny. And...
They're more tiny?
Probably
Well, I mean, that's just a little smile.
Well, or the lettuce.
I want to go with the smile.
Yeah, the smile that doesn't actually fit on the patty.
I call it the novella.
Lovely.
Okay.
Is that this one too?
I don't think
It's
this...
random person, so
Yeah.
yeah. Generally.
I have a coupon here for one free burger.
What'll it be?
But I have a lot of mouths to feed.
Christ.
Bless. So give me the biggest burger you have.
They must eat a lot, huh?
You have no idea. Oh, and throw some lettuce on top.
That one's really
So-
easy.
Yeah,
have
big,
a-
large lettuce.
I have a lot of mouths to feed, so give me one huge fuck-off burger instead of multiple individual burgers, so that I have to, like, try to cut it up at home, and then it gets smushed to fuck, and then I have to try to feed my 10,000 bunny children this fucking hamburger that they can't even eat, by the way. Like, bunny, they don't eat meat. We're vegetarianivores.
That's the purpose of the lettuce. I call it the too much is never enough.
This should keep them at bay.
Cox shotgun.
Thank you.
Cox burger. And then this is non-ingredient,
Yeah.
which then now it's taken.
Yeah.
Oh.
If it isn't little Luca.
Hey, Uncle Nuncreed. How come you haven't been around the house lately?
Well, your mom's not quite old enough for me.
God damn it.
Your dad and I had a little disagreement is all. How's he doing? Has he mentioned me?
Not really. He's been busy lately. Sometimes he doesn't come home from work before bedtime.
That's so. Well, tell him I'm thinking of him.
He seems sad.
Nonsense.
What can I get you for lunch?
Fact of the matter is, I don't have much of an appetite right now.
But Uncle Nuncreed, you gotta eat. I'll make you something special. That'll cheer you up.
Just like,
Yeah, tell your dad that I'm thinking of him.
Okay, something special?
Maybe with a couple more wrinkles and some silver hair. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe this one's like a freebie. Just be fucking like anything. I'm sad that the ones you've already fed, you can't feed them again, but they don't have the plates of food there. I call it the cheers looking at you, kid. One burger with a side of good vibes.
Oh, Luca, you sweet boy.
Mr. Nuncreed reached down and patted Luca's shoulder with an enormous hand.
You got a lot of your daddy in you, don't you?
Don't ya, boy? I guess so.
Run along. I'll do my best to clean my plate.
it's just in. Last chance diner overrun by gremlins.
I'm not a gremlin, I'm Luca.
Mr. Wilder
That's what they
adjusted
all
his
say.
monocle jokingly.
I stand corrected.
Corrected.
In that case, do you believe I have a craving for a hammed burger?
You've come to the right place. We serve them here.
Indeed. I'll have a nice juicy burger topped with onion.
Oh, hell yeah, onion. I hate it.
A thing
But I
that
respect
quite famously
people's choices.
weird dog creatures such as myself can't actually have.
Onion. Here you go. I'll tell you. The wild air.
It's a burger with onion on it. Come on, don't get too full of yourself. You know I love a good byline. Many thanks. At least one.
Aerosol. Listen well, child. I'm only going to say this once. I require a well-done burger. Get it? When I say well done, I mean it. Well done, no problem. I tell you what, you're grasping my like, I want the burger charred beyond recognition. Like, I want it bitter and black. What? Burnt burger, coming up. And top it with the most expensive thing you have.
Okay, so that's where the salmon roe come in.
My favorite fucking thing ever is that exact kind of shit. When people are like requesting something and you're like, yeah, no, I get it, and then they stop you and are like, no. You don't understand the magnitude of this. I know what I just said, like, sounds reasonable at first, but no, I'm going like all across the field with this one.
What a charge beyond recognition.
Approaching this with like any like human reason. Okay, I've abandoned that. May I present the row your back? I can hardly believe it. You've done well. Mrs. Fratelli had caviar stashed back there.
Or,
Oh, it is full of surprises.
guess not salmon roe specifically. I guess it's just
It's
caviar.
the same shit, right? But
No, it's a
very
different
good.
fish.
This will suffice.
Okay, we have fed everybody, even though the first three people don't have their thing.
I don't remember who was. I mean, I guess.
Alrighty, it
since
looks like
yeah.
we've got everything we need. Let's get to feeding those folks.
I already fed everyone.
You ate all the food yourself? What on earth did you put on? What the earth did you put on the burgers?
An excuse was lying around.
Oh dear, that can't be good.
I forgot to look up.
Best burger I ever ate.
Surprisingly competent. And everyone seems happy.
You really are a remarkable boy, aren't you? Yes, chef.
Precocious
Achievement
from the
unlocked.
beginning.
Abigail is trending on Twitter.
No, she's not. You have a problem, Alex. And Twitter,
No, she is.
I mean,
and Twitter has
Abi-
adjusted itself to your wavelength.
Actually, it looks
Hmm,
like it
okay.
is some kind of photo of.
it took down the history thing, thank God.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
God, you just know Sharper was the one who requested that.
What
Yeah.
now?
Sharper was
The
the one
history
the
thing.
history thing.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
I mean, yeah.
Back for seconds.
It's just like a little creature here.
Alex, you're voicing the creature.
If it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose.
What? Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It serves the purpose of when it's hot and you want something cold. Which, speaking of, as soon as we're done with this, I'm gonna go get some ice cream.
Whoa. Other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone.
That's all food.
Turns out, that's all life, really.
That's pretty tasty while it lasts.
I only enjoy things that last long. Like bonds. I'm inclined to agree.
I only enjoy things that last long, like the British Empire.
I've got so many bonds.
Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello. Well, hello then. I'm Telegram Mom, we need a new crater jam. Already? It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back. Terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous eye jam. I mean, that's how that works, yeah. Oh god, the other creature.
Hey, okay, tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour.
Sure thing.
My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer.
That guy's the dad? They're both chipmunks. Oh my god.
He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses. Ha! Ha!
Builds character!
You shut the fuck up! Dad built something alright.
Fucking... Wait, chipmunk? Aren't they? I thought they were squirrels.
Yes,
One or the other. Let's see if I
Okay, so yeah, they are. Okay, so he's helping out with the trees.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, dang it,
good.
Roxy moved. Okay.
Urukusi.
Rokoshi.
Slow and dirty hard. What about the sharper statue? It's still the same.
Doesn't say
I
shit.
can't even look at it here. Oh my god, all the bunnies. Hey, Mr. Nun Creed. You fucking traitor. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Do you wanna come with? And fucking apologize for being a filthy traitor?
Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you.
Well, I mean, he's
To hear
dead.
specifically an apology.
I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh boy.
The school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
Okay. I don't know who the fuck Bird is.
That, the one licking the lollipop, Alex or Bert.
But did you know that when they covered up the sauce, they found a new species of fungus?
Oh boy.
Yep, and they're studying it in the new labs. Did you know that? Bouquet Pine's the smallest town in the country, or in the county.
Man.
Yep, close to the population before Prairie Harvey's moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
You heard about the High Elves?
I can't believe it's over.
Yeah, the towns are starting to turn a new leaf. Nice talking about Hank Thomas.
Town? I was talking about Hank Atomic, my one interest. I just finished the last issue.
How was it?
Great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now.
Weird can be cool. This means you're ready for something new.
Any suggestions?
You could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it.
Huh. Maybe I'll do that.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. Laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic?
Do you mind not telling anyone? I kinda got a reputation to uphold.
Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh. To experience it again for the first time.
I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice.
At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go?
Sure thing.
Fortnite.
And eventually the comics bubble will pop, and that'll be it. Oh, it's Jeff's wild ride?
Gone. The transportation
Oh.
tubes were left unused.
That's great.
Come on, come on! No one is too big, no one is too small. But Jeff's wild ride.
Well, maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy. For the ride of your life. Who's next? Me. Me.
Oh, the Beetle Kid. They
Alex?
found a Beetle Kid?
Guess what? Yesterday I saw the Dynastis Tedious.
And that's good? That's not like a condition?
It's great! I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is gonna become the capital of the country.
Look,
I went to the woods and saw be have Skipididis. Shit's great. Skip that. Go Snittius.
just having a stroke in the corner. Nobody gives a shit.
Colin Ambulidius.
I have news. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box.
You're officially moved in?
Okay, maybe it hasn't been a year. What the fuck?
Maybe it takes a while.
I mean, okay. Her hair is also dyed, so... It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion.
Sounds an awful lot like putting down roots.
I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future.
I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one.
I think I'll manage.
Ready?
Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
My mom has prepared this tree especially for you.
They didn't have to do that.
It wasn't just them. But just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should do okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines. And thrive as things warm up.
That's perfect. So,
You ready?
I'm
Take
also
Jeff's
here.
wild ride.
wow. Go right to the old city.
Going right
cold
to
as
the
it
old
is.
city. Cold as fuck. Good. Game. Hey, you got it. Now that's a good-looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot. This ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree. This might be very hazardous, but they haven't stopped me yet.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding it.
You're writing the
Then
story.
you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending. I'm at a loss for words.
Well, as an entirely text-based being, that's kind of concerning.
Let's just watch the end together.
done.
A good little tree.
The best little tree. It won't fucking die immediately.
Thank you, children. This means a lot.
Yeah, thanks for everything.
Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. They should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Not gonna like die of exposure?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
It's been a wild year. How are you feeling?
Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. I'm just like old now. Pa always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello.
Doesn't.
I
Okay.
feel like a dang cello. This means something to someone.
Well,
And that's
if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you.
that someone is Rolo.
I know, you didn't even have to say it. Or think it.
You two make an awesome pair.
Excuse me? We're a trio now. Plus the grandma mom.
Yeah. Thanks.
There's just one thing missing now that you're a part of our group.
Missing?
Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic.
Oh god.
I won't be long.
We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer.
You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud.
I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad?
But why wouldn't she?
Not a night goes by that I don't.
Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice?
No, because so much of him lives in you. As long as you don't die before I do, I will never forget. And luckily, since I am artificially aged, the chances of you dying before me, very slim.
Look at how photorealistic my hair is.
He loved that old
Wow.
tree, but I know he would love this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it, and eventually its roots will start getting into his corpse and digesting its nutrients.
Nutrients.
I'll give you two a moment.
He always wanted to be nutrients.
I drink your nutrients. I drink them up. Hey, Dad. Dr. Modwell says that over the next few years, this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. You wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in. You wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand.
They moved the entire town, you see.
Beautiful. an old book on a table somewhere.
Creative director Matt Mayer. Or Meyer. Lead artist Issel Harding. Ilse. Co-written by Matt Meyer and Brent Calhoun. Voice of the storyteller Christine Mize.
It's Mize or Mies. Matt Meyer did everything.
Matt Meyer did a lot.
Creative director, co-writer, story, music, sound effects, lead designer, animation, programming, scripting and blocking, VO editing. Ilse Harding was the lead artist, story and design. And Calhoun, co-writer, story design, VO editing.
Yeah, 4 main people, and then you have Tim Garris with marketing, Kat Negros with the 3D book, Nika Lemmet with food portraits and backpack and chronicle icon art, Brooke Condella, Pennell Harvest and fertilizer logo design, Felisa Kiesling, chronic animation production, and published by the Fellow Travelers.
Hello,
Yeah, publishing.
Quality assurance
Yeah,
by Indium Play. Marija Ordeva, Dena Alexoka, Anastasia
Kostevska.
Porting by the Nerd Monkeys.
Damn them.
Kickstarted by the Kickstarters.
Aaron Ligdhart.
Peter.
Nervous Charmeleon.
Backers.
The backers. We're on the credits if you're curious and we're streaming.
Third. Al. 2 owls.
A lot of owls. A lot of backers.
You ever just 2 owl?
Just-
Adams. Cat. Literally just cat.
Yep, just literally a cat.
Days.
But yeah, so that was Beacon Pines. I really liked this game.
Sure was great.
Yeah.
Yup. Jabis. Joke.
Joseph Young Money Carno.
She be on my con till I pines. Ah! Made up
He
games.
just can't help with it, can he?
They're all made up though.
Who, Alec? I mean, every name is made up.
She be on my. Oh no! Oh no! We had an unsupported character.
Who?
One of the names of the Kickstarter backers had the unsupported character box in there.
Oh no!
Either that or they intentionally copy-pasted the unsupported character box just to give goddamn... what platforms did this release on?
Don't know.
Just to get... I guess just... so, in addition to the whatever the hell, it was also on Switch and Xbox. Just to give Nintendo and Microsoft cert absolute hell.
Wait, why would they give them hell?
Because there are specific cert requirements.
Hiding spot games and fellow travelers.
Game tries to display a character that isn't supported and it just shows a box and you can't do that.
The back of the book.
Okay, yeah.
The vial.
Well, we all.
It's a whole thing.
That's a whole thing.
Yeah, I really do feel like the storytelling on this was very nice, and because like it did something I think not entirely unique, but like something I feel like I don't see too often, where it didn't trend, in my opinion, too far towards like like kind of like dark or distressing, but not too far into like super just like kid friendly and no stakes either. It was very much just walked the line the entire time without any real issue, and I fucking really do respect that.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit's just neat.
Okay. So, as stated, I will be right back as I go get ice cream and deal with the person at my door. And then we come back. I have I think a short game. I don't actually know it's quite length, but I'm assuming it's a fairly short game to play for the next.
It's assuming things.
I am assuming things. Watch it be like an 80-hour epic.
Watch it be
very
Homestuck.
It's not Homestuck. Trust me.
You don't know that.
I'll be right back.
How do we all feel about society?
It would be better if it wasn't capitalist.
Hell. Yeah. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom comes out in 9 days.
Still obsessed about it.
Well, it's the new Zelda game. And
I will
in
never.
that time, what?
I'll never understand the Nintendo fan mindset.
What do you mean the Nintendo fan? You just game in series, enjoy, you play.
What is the Nintendo fan mindset you speak of?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of confused about.
Well, it's not that deep, man. It's just the shit where it's like, like you're like there's a company that just has like its couple like staple game series generally, and just will pump out a new one every like so often, and not even that far between most of the time. And so you can like pick one or more that you theoretically, it goes back far enough, you could have been following since the 80s,
Yeah.
Like, oh boy, the new Mario game's coming out, and that's a phrase I can hear more than like once a year sometimes. Or like there's the new Zelda game's coming out, the new Metroid game's coming out, and it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm just kind of, for me, it's like not my mindset, like I don't much care for the whole like, yep, I've been following a franchise for like 30 years and increasing installments. It's just like that's not how my brain is like wired. So for me, I like every time I hear it, I'm just like I'm reminded of that like that gulf of like difference.
Well, I mean, like, but that's not exclusive to Nintendo. Like,
it's not, but I feel like in general, like nothing has the kind of like long term. Here's the next iteration of that thing that's been around forever, like pipeline, that Nintendo does for like several franchises.
Resident Evil?
I feel like Resident Evil is because it doesn't go that far back. Resident Evil starts in like what 1996 or whatever.
Yeah, I know, but it's the same thing. It'll get longer as time goes on.
Right. That's true. But yeah, I see all the ones that bring it up, Super Panda, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't hear as often people being just like, oh, the new Street Fighter's coming out, or oh, the new Mega Man's coming out. It's like always just kind of like the Nintendo ones, and it's like, it's just, I hear it so fucking often is the problem. That's what I'm saying. Not like it's a problem. It's not a bad thing. It's just like, again, it's not how my brain is wired. So like I hear people like talking about it like it's something that's like really important to them, and like I don't have that experience, so I'm just like I'm on the outside, just like, yep, it's really hard to describe, I guess, if you're not in my position.
For chance.
Especially for when it comes down to if we're talking about sequential experience, when it comes down to it, like, a lot of the shit I love most in terms of, like, just big franchises, right, are things where, like, by the time I got into them, generally they've existed for a while. So I kind of get, like, a bulk of, like, things to experience. And then, like, whenever a new one's out, I'm just like, yeah, but it's never, like, every year on the dot necessarily, or almost every year on the dot.
Well-
And like even then, a lot of them are a lot shorter than just like the long-term plans of like just how Nintendo has like run its franchises.
Well, I mean, Nintendo games don't come out all that frequently, though.
Are you
Pokemon
sure
games
it
certainly
really,
do, but
really doesn't feel that way to me?
the last Zelda game that came out was Breath of the Wild. And that came out in 2017. It's been 6 years.
I feel like it's also just because like there's a big amount of just like people like talking about those, like they remain staples. You know what I mean? Like it's never like, well, the last thing came out and then like everything gets quiet and then like all the uproar again. It's like a consistent like high and then a spike when the next new thing, and then that consistent high kind of just it travels and it remains. Like I feel like even in some of the most diehard shit that like, you know, I would follow, like following like Attack on Titan, right, like month to month, like people would make fun sometimes of how much it was just like, yeah, when it was like a new chapter would drop in a month, it'd be like crazy, and but then like people would like forget after like a week, and then it's just like, oh wait, hang on, no, there's another chapter coming, you know. Whereas
Yeah.
like Nintendo games are like staples of people's lives, you know? Like people have been unable to cease talking about like, for example, Breath of the Wild since its release. And as you mentioned, its release was kind of a while ago.
Yeah, a little bit.
And I just feel like I'm very inundated with a lot of that. I mean, it's mainly because like probably because I hang out with you guys. You know, that's a big part of it, certainly. But I mean, like Jesse also, like he's always also been like a very Nintendo like person. So
Yeah.
I don't know. And again, like this has never been like my view of like entertainment. You know, I'm very much like part of what I mean when I say that when I get into big franchise stuff, most of it's already been out, is because like my approach to media is just it's wired differently. It's very, very like I want an archive of like things or like a single game or whatever, you know, and then I'll like play it and I'll be like, oh, I'm a fan of this, you know, I like this thing. But it's I never like have that kind of like foresight, you know, that like long term like expectation of like, okay, I'm in it, and now it's like for the long haul. Can't wait for the next one. You know what I mean? Like it's just not how I think. So it's very strange to me. Again, I'm trying to emphasize here, like I'm not like this isn't a negative thing at all. I'm just like whenever it like someone brings it up, you know, it's like, and people are getting like as hyped as they've ever been for like another Nintendo game and one of their staple franchises. I'm just like, huh. You know, it's very like it's just a mode of consuming that's like alien to me. So I don't really know what to think about it.
Okay, I'm back.
He's back.
And I'm going to very briefly end the stream so that the VODs
No.
so that the VODs can be broken up easily for Beacon Pines and this other game.
Okay, well, bye. Definitely forever, everybody. Try not to brush your teeth with the butthole toothbrush. That's for other things.
Okay.
That's for butthole teeth.
BRB.